I'm going to show you the power of association through a story. Now, I'm 42 years old and a guy. And some of you are going to be able to relate to a guy wanting a hot tub. Right? See, I had this idea that we'd sit out back with our friends, drink beer in our hot tub, having a great time, right? So I went looking for hot tubs. And I looked all over the place until I found the hot tub that I was going to buy. And when I found the hot tub that I was going to buy, for 18 months I'd go visit it. And I'd go visit it and say, don't you worry, Daddy's bringing you home soon. So anyways, one day I decided I was buying the hot tub. So I did what every man in control would do. I phoned my wife. And you know what? She approved the hot tub. She approved the hot tub. So you know what I did? I went to the hot tub place, the same place that I'd been going to for 18 months. I took my checkbook, I slammed it on the table, and I said, sell me my hot tub. You know what the lady said? I can't. I said, why can't you sell me my hot tub? She said, well, it's the exhibition. All of the people who sell hot tubs are down there. I can sell you chlorine if you'd like. So I went down to the exhibition, and I'm not a guy that likes to do a lot of my own. I go down to the exhibition. I go into the Better Living Center. I go into my hot tub place. I get into my hot tub. There was no water in it. And I said, sell me my hot tub. So there we were in the hot tub doing the deal. And I says to the guy, I says, but you know what? I'm really not that smart. Will my house hold a hot tub? Will my electric hold a hot tub? Would you do me a favor? Would you come by my house tonight and just approve me for a hot tub? He said, sure. We did the deal and I left. I'm walking around the Better Living Center. I see another hot tub. I'm looking at it, and some guy walks up to me and says, hey, want to buy a hot tub? I said, no, thanks. I just bought a hot tub. He said, which one? I said, I bought the Cal Spa. He said, man, that is a great choice. I pointed to a sign and said, no, I didn't buy a Can Spa. I bought a Cal Spa. He says, I know, and that was such a great choice. Do you want to know why, sir? I said, sure. I'd love to know why. And he says, well, you know the Cal Spa uses the GE motor. The GE motor 36,000, thrusting out 3,000 pounds per square inch of pure hot tub bubbling pleasure. I said, yeah, I do. He walked over to his hot tub, ran his hand across it, opened the door and said, just like us. See, we use the GE motor as well. And he said, you saw the circuitry and the controls that the Cal Spa used, didn't you? All the different bubbling things you could do. I said, yeah, I did. He said, didn't that seem great? I said, yeah, and he ran around again and said, just like us. See, we use the same circuitry that they do. In fact, sir, he said, all great hot tubs, we all use the same things. There's only a real couple of differences. Would you like to know what those are? I said, yeah. He said, well, the first one is our hot tubs are built in Mississauga. Our factory's in Mississauga. I'm sure people in California know what winters in Toronto area are like. He said, sir, where do you live? And I said, I live in Mississauga. He said, well, some people think it's kind of cool to have the hot tub place right in their same city. I said, yeah. And he said, you know the other reason, sir? I said, no. And he said, well, you saw the seat cushions that the Cal Spa had? I said, yeah. He said, couldn't you just imagine yourself sitting out there with some friends, comfortable in those seat cushions with the little cup holders, drinking a beer, you know, telling stories, having a great time? And I said, oh, yeah, I could. And he said, sir, do you know why we don't have those? No, I don't. Would you like to know why? I said, sure. And he said, well, sir, you know hot tubs are dirty places, right? And it's the chlorine that keeps them clean. But you know what, sir? Chlorine can't get into cup holders. So when the water dissipates up and it comes back down, gets into those cup holders, chlorine can't flow behind seat cushions. So when water flows back there and the chlorine can't get at it. Sir, do you know that we found 40 times the acceptable level of bacteria in those two places? Then he looked at me and he said, do you have kids? I said, I do. I bought a hot tub that night. Which one did I buy? The second one. Now, my point here is I spent 18 months loving that first hot tub. And the power of associating and connecting was able to convert me in no time at all. Think about it. What can you do to create better associations and relationships with things that people already understand?